Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So we're here for another one of our tagtastic episodes, and we are going to be making today tags with appliques. So attaching appliques and things to your tags. So obviously these are kind of universal ideas, so you could obviously, you know, use these ideas on things other than tags, but yeah, because we're doing the series, I thought this would be quite a fun thing to make. So I've got a bunch of appliques here. These are all little appliques that I've got these for sale on my shabbydabbydoodah.co.uk website. So if you wanted to kind of check them out, then they're on there. But I've also got a couple of others as well. Now, I did have some flowers on my website, but to be honest, I don't think I've got them anymore because I think I've actually sold out now. So yeah, we're kind of down to, you know, not many flowers. I've got this butterfly. I don't know whether we'll be able to incorporate that or not. And then what I've got here, I've got some frames. Now, these are frame stickers. They're see-through stickers, as you can probably see. Now, I've got to confess, I don't particularly use stickers a great deal. So I've probably bought these by mistake. You know, I've had them for a long time, and I've probably bought them by mistake thinking that they were, you know, die cut pieces, but they're actually stickers. So, you know, yeah, I struggle to use stickers if I'm truthful, but I thought this would be quite a nice way to include them. And then I've got a bunch of tag bases ready, cut out and, you know, covered and things that we'll just, you know, pick from to, you know, to use our pieces. So I've got here some, these are my faux stamped images, and then I've got these from my Junk Journal Basics Kit 2, and then I've got these also from my Paris collection. I don't know which bits I'm going to be using, but I thought let's use the stickers on some of these pieces because I think that would be quite a nice way to use them. And then we're going to obviously attach the appliques and things, and then obviously attach them onto our tag bases. So that's the plan. I will just quickly mention, so the hashtag for this is tagtastic, and it is a challenge. Hopefully you saw my trailer. I'm running just a 7-day series, and yeah, really would be fantastic if you actually kind of, you know, join in, like as many people as possible join in, and obviously share your projects on your YouTube, on your Instagram, on the Facebook group. Share them below in the links, not in the links, share the links below in the chat, in the comments. And then at the end of the series, there will be a giveaway. Now, I have mentioned this in one of the videos, but I'm not sure which video it was. I wasn't sure how to do the giveaway, but to be honest, I'm not going to be doing it in, you know, the person who's made the most tags, because I didn't think that would be fair. You know, on some people who perhaps had less time and things like that. So, you know, that's not going to be how the giveaway is drawn. But having said that, you do need to be entering and sharing a link to wherever you've posted your pictures to enter the giveaway. So hopefully, you know, if you're someone who doesn't normally post maybe on Instagram or, you know, whatever, maybe this will get you started and, you know, kind of throw you into it, and yeah, hopefully get you started on something that you know, you will then love doing. So, right, let's take my frame. So, I mean, this frame looks gorgeous on here. So I'm just going to stick some of the frames on. Now, these have been coffee dyed, these papers, and this is the photo paper, which if you're not careful, you can probably see it's gone quite turmeric colour. That's just what happens, unfortunately, with this some of this photo paper, particularly if the coffee is quite strong, which obviously this must have been. So yeah, going forward, you know, I must try and make more of an effort to make sure that I'm not using strong coffee dye. But you know, when you're doing it, sometimes you don't realize how strong the coffee is, and before you know it, you've used stronger coffee than you'd expected, and that's just what's happened here. So that one's gone off the edge, but I don't mind that, so because I'm going to obviously be needing to cut these out. So that's those. I mean, yeah, I don't know how many tags we're going to actually, you know, manage to get done, but I'll just pop the frames on as many little images as I can. Oops. I thought these would be, you know, a nice one to, don't know which way out that frame would really go, but I don't know. Probably the thinner at the top, I don't know. Yeah, I thought these would be a nice way to use these stickers, which, you know, otherwise maybe would just sit in my stash for like ever, you know. So that's that page. Right, I'm going to just put some on here. These ones, obviously, they, although have been coffee dyed, they're not quite so, you know, sort of ghastly colour. So yeah, I'm preferring these a lot. Yeah, it's really a shame when that you know, happens with the coffee dyeing process. But, you know, like I say, just some of those photographic papers, they just do that. So it's very annoying. But never mind, never mind. So, oh, no. Nope. Thought probably I'd use one of the tiny frames for this one, because otherwise, again, you know, you've got the tiny frames and sometimes they could perhaps be a little bit tricky to use. Oh, that one's quite nice on there. Yeah, perhaps I use this one. Okay, like that. So like I say, I'm going to have to obviously cut all of these out in a minute, but I thought I'll put the frames on them, and then we'll do like a sort of mass cutting session, getting all the pieces off of the paper. So which one do I like? This one. Again, it's hard to say what way up this mirror would be. Maybe that way, actually. I quite like it on this one, I think. So, oops. I mean, to be honest, it's doubtful I'm going to actually make, you know, too many of these, because they're going to be a little bit fiddly to cut out. But oh, this one's quite a small frame. So it needs to be a smallish face, so that one might be okay. Oh, yeah, I mean, I do see other people use stickers, and, you know, actually other people do seem to get on fine with them. I don't know why I have this thing about stickers, but for some reason I just kind of shy away from them, and just, I don't know, I just never feel quite you know, thrilled when I'm using them. But I do like the process of using them. You know, I like the motion of peeling the back off and sticking them down. Whoops. You know, I find that quite fun, almost quite therapeutic. But the actual, I don't know whether it's the appearance of them or the concept of it, I'm not sure. But for some reason, it just, they don't kind of gel with me very well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut them in sort of a bit, sort of kiss cut style. And also these particular frames, they had a very large outline to them. So they had been sort of, you know, maybe they've been laser cut or something like that. In a sort of kiss cut style. But weirdly, they had very large, you know, see-through edge, which I wasn't that keen on. So I don't know whether you can actually see that with the camera, but I mean, the edge comes out like this one. The edge is right to here. So I'm just cutting it in, you know, a lot closer, hopefully, to the actual frame itself, which, you know, then just, it looks a little bit, I think, looks a little bit better. It's quite hard to see, actually, what bit's the frame and what bit's the picture, but... And also these particular frames, so they have got, you know, they're quite decorative, but they've got quite a holy sort of appearance. So, you know, I have just stuck these straight down onto the picture. So the holy parts have got now the picture behind them, if you see what I mean. So in the past, I've probably tried to cut my pictures so they meet, you know, the oval shape. But this time I thought, well, actually, I'm going to just include them on the background. And to be honest, I don't mind them. I think they've, you know, they have come out okay looking like that. So, yeah, you know, going forward, don't necessarily have to kind of fiddle about cutting them, you know, too sort of like precisely in an oval to just fit in the middle of the frame, but actually, you know, potentially it makes them quite interesting looking to have like sort of stuff in the background of them. Okay, so yeah, this is my faux stamped images. I don't know whether I said that, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself. Okay, I mean, obviously these are, yeah, different colors. I mean, this one's a bit of a grey one, which again, you know, perhaps I wouldn't necessarily choose to use this type of shade, but I don't know how these will link up, you know, because obviously they are on that sort of glossy surface, so they might not ink brilliantly, if I'm truthful, but okay, they look lovely, don't they? And then we'll just cut these ones out. So I'm just going to just get them off of this sheet so that they're a little bit less cumbersome to actually cut them out. So there we go. Oh, I'm sorry if you can hear the siren outside. Okay, right, quickly cut this. I thought they might have been a bit tricky to cut out, you know, the sort of cellophane-y type surface I thought might, you know, not tear, but you know when it goes that scratchy kind of surface and not very smooth. Actually, touch wood, it seems to be, you know, cutting out okay. So yeah, there we go. And this one, okay, nearly done. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay, right, we're on the home stretch because we've only got one more now left to do. So don't they look gorgeous? I absolutely love how they look. And actually, maybe I'm a sticker convert now. So all that about, oh, I don't really like stickers, I don't use them. I mean, now actually I'm like, oh, these look gorgeous. And I'm loving the glossy surface of them. So, yep, I've gone full circle, and now I'm just going to, you know, be really inconsistent with what I'm saying, because now I'm like, oh, I'm really liking them. I like the fact that they're all glossy, and yeah. I mean, you know, I'm a bit skeptical as to whether they will stay stuck down. I really hope that they will, particularly because they're see-through. It's not like I can glue them, you know, as well. So they are what they are. And, you know, if they start peeling, then that's just the nature of them, you know, being stickers. But hopefully they're going to be, you know, reasonably strong. So I've got these base, you know, tag bases here. So I've got loads and loads here. So let's just grab a few and, you know, just see what might look good on what base. I'm just going to put a few down perhaps, and we'll just do it like that. So, oh my goodness, how gorgeous is that? So that's the Roses collection papers, that's the Paris collection. Don't they look absolutely gorgeous together? This one's the Lace collection. Oh, that looks quite pretty as well. Let's just see. It's quite nice. Oh, I quite like that on there. In which case, maybe her on there. I feel like that's a little bit boring now to have that sheet music, but let's just put a few of these down. So, oops. Got different size tags here. Oh, I've got a collage one here. That might be quite nice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, doesn't that one look gorgeous? Right, let's move these out of the way as we go. So, yeah. Got another collage one. Oh, I prefer that on the collage, yeah. Okay, let's just see. So this is from my damask papers, but it's the original damask papers, not the second edition ones. Oh, that's quite nice on the lilac, isn't it? So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I've got some more collage ones here, and I've also got this one from the Clocks collection. So, maybe that might be nice because it's not too big. And this is obviously quite a small piece. Or perhaps we'll do a tiny tag like that. Yeah. Oh, oh, she's gorgeous on there, isn't she? Right, this one I think is going to be quite big on these. Got one from the Valentine's collection. Perhaps we'll just put that on there. Okay, so yes, got those ones lined up. So let's just put the tags out the way, the tag bases out the way. Oops, didn't need that one either. Put them out the way. Right, okay, so let's get doing these. So I'm going to ink them up. I'm going to ink the tags up, and I'm going to ink the frames up. Like I say, I don't know how the frames are going to ink up, and if they don't really ink very well, then of course I would just do one, and then I won't bother doing the others because that would just be a complete waste of time. So let's see how this goes, shall we? This one's actually quite hard to see because obviously it was all brown, so that's going to be the tester, this one. So yeah, we'll just kind of go with that. Right, so my little applique pieces, I'm kind of thinking staple them on to the frame. So, you know, for example, this. Don't know whether that's the right piece. Oh, I wonder whether we could have the heart. Oh, that's rather pretty, isn't it? So I'm thinking staple these on. So let me just grab my stapler. It's just in my bag behind me. Hold on. Oops. Now this is where I find that actually this is not the best stapler because it's not going to be very, you know, tough. And these are obviously now quite thick, aren't they? You know, because we've got the paper, the sticker, and the obviously applique. So let's just try this. Hope for the best. Oh, it was no problem at all, in fact. Right, let's have a look and see whether we want to incorporate any lace or anything just coming out behind our framed image. It's quite pretty, isn't it? So yeah, let's just kind of do something like that. And have also got these little flowers, which, I mean, that's quite pretty, isn't it? I mean, I'm thinking, you know, because there's no reason why you shouldn't then layer up your appliques, which just makes them a bit more, you know, fancy. There's quite a bit of lilac in this paper, actually. So let's just try this lilac. Because by rights, there's not really any pink, is there? We could have that there, or we could have it. Oops. Maybe just staple it on there. Let's just see if we want another one. Oops. What do we think to that? With the lilac flower or without? I'm not sure. Let me just staple this one on. Oh my goodness, come on. Yeah, I mean, I think the staples are quite a good way to attach these because they are obviously, you know, going onto a shiny surface, which potentially might not be, you know, that easy to actually get pieces stuck onto. So that's why I'm thinking, you know, use the stapler to get them stuck down. And then that's hopefully kind of, it overcomes the, oh, it's, you know, it's not wanting to stick onto the surface of the shiny surface. So now I've just got these in the background. Now, obviously, I mean, this word, I think this says umbrella in French. You know, not, it might say parasol to be fair, but anyway, one or the other, something like that. From my umbrellas printables, but I've just kind of thought, actually, picking up the purple that's in the background just here, maybe something like this. This might be too big, but let's just give it a try. If it's too big, there is that little word, so we'll just try this first. Let's just ink this up. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? So yeah, I'm just going to glue this down. Okay. Well, that's a shame because I've actually just glued that on over the top of some of that purple. So now it's kind of like, oh, where's there purple on that tag? Oops. Isn't this a lovely collage masterboard? It's really pretty, isn't it? Right. See how turmeric that colour's gone? Obviously it shows up even more when it's plain. It's very, very yellow, isn't it? Okay. So just pop her down like that. Oops. I mean, how gorgeous does that tag look? So just a kind of quick and easy way to just obviously incorporate your appliques there. Just, there we go. I mean, you could probably even have one on the top as a tab. So let's just see. Oh, I might not bother, but I mean, you could have one there actually. That looked quite pretty, didn't it? You don't even have to have a tab on your tags. So, you know, like this, I mean, I think that looks absolutely gorgeous as it is. And maybe having a tab would actually kind of make too much of that and kind of like, you know, take away from all the pretty yumminess of the applique in the frame. So I might not even put a tab on there. So let's put that to one side. Right, let's do this tiny one actually. So yeah, let's just ink this up. Just because I'm aware that I don't think we've really done any tiny tags, to be honest, in this whole series. So let's just do a tiny one. Okay, so let's take a smallish applique. Oops. I'm not sure that's small enough. What happened to those? Oh, there we are. I thought, oh, well, that's weird because I had some small flowers and now they've disappeared. So again, just going to staple this on. Oops. Like that. We can just pop that down there. Again, we could just layer it up with maybe some lilac. Or we could maybe put a pearl or something in the middle of it. So I've got some flat back pearls here. Oops. So yeah, maybe something like that. So, oops. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stick it down first. Do I want to have anything in the background, like a label or anything? Might be quite nice, mightn't it? So I've got my street names here. Just literally pulling in things that are laying around. And I know I've said this every single day, but, you know, I just want to be, yeah, not spending too long looking for things. So, oops. So yeah, do share below if you are joining in the series. You know, how are you finding it? How many tags have you done? I have lost count, I'm afraid, of how many tags that I've done. I'm, yeah, terrible for not really kind of keeping much of an eye on how many things I've done. But I will do, of course, at the end of the series, we'll do just like a recap of how many tags that we, oh dear, that we actually have made. So yeah, do, you know, do share below how many tags that you have made. Oh, now look what I've done. Just spun that round. Such an idiot. Okay. Right. Oh, let's try and get that on straight-ish. I'm not making a very good job of the straight-ish, am I? There we go. Snip that down. I'm just going to ink the back of there. Okay. Oh my goodness, I mean, how gorgeous does that look? And then just here, just pop this one down. Sorry about the dried wipe that's now stuck on my glue gun. So, I mean, I guess as well, this is not just a way to use appliques, but also a way to use, you know, some of your stickers you know, maybe like me, you've got some stickers and you're kind of thinking, oh, I'm not quite sure what to do with them now. You know, perhaps this is a little bit of a, you know, an idea of how to use some stickers and things like that. So I have got just a little bow. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? And that white, I was going to put an eyelet in this, but the white actually just ties in the white on the applique. So yeah, I think that's quite nice with the white bow. There we go. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Right, that one. Okay, should we do this one? Yeah, let's do this one. So again, just going to ink around. Okay. Just ink around the edge of the back. Yeah, I made these masterboards a while ago actually, and I'd kind of forgotten about them, and then I just, yeah, spotted them the other day, and I thought, oh, they will be brilliant for the series. So yeah, so for this one, maybe we will incorporate a blue flower. So, you know, you don't always have kind of white appliques, you might have any colour, you know, and you can obviously just incorporate any colour depending on the project that you're making. So let's pop that there. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness, that's such a beautiful tag, isn't it? Oh, I mean, you know, some of these tags really take hardly anything to make them just look so yummy and gorgeous, don't they? You know, literally one thing and it's like, wow, it looks beautiful. Now I'm just wondering whether I've got not sure this is quite the right colour, but let's just ink it up and see. Okay. What do we think? Oh, maybe across there like that. I mean, ordinarily, I generally cut labels in half and have them sort of hanging off. But strangely, this one just seems to look really good with the whole label down, doesn't it? So, yeah, let's put the whole label onto there. Okay. So I've got to go to my daughter's school today. She's doing a, well, they're calling it a performance, but, you know, of, oh gosh, what's it called? I think it's Lion King. Yeah, for some reason I'm not sure actually now. I'm thinking, is it Lion King or is it Jungle Book? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I've just got a complete memory blank. Oh, that's really weird. Yeah, really weird. I can't remember, I'm afraid. It's just totally gone from my head now. Yeah, anyway, that's today. So I shall have to go round to the school and, yeah, watch that soon. Ooh. Again, you could layer up the appliques, or we could obviously have one of these little purple ones somewhere else. Again, just because we've got some purple going on up here, it's kind of quite cute to then bring the purple in some other places, isn't it? So yeah, let's pop that down there. And I've glued it, but it's just off of that shiny surface, so you know, it's kind of working quite well. Right, for this one, what do we want to do for a tab? I just happen to have this ribbon here and I thought, oh, let's just try this. Not saying this is going to look good, but it doesn't look bad, does it? I quite like that. So yeah, let's glue this down. Okay. And then the flower. Okay, like that. Oh my goodness, how pretty does that look? Oh, I love how that looks. Right, let's do this one here because I'm so loving this. The second that I put that on there, I just was like, oh my goodness, that looks so yummy. So yeah, let's do this one. Definitely, let's do this one. Right, let's ink up the edges. I've got this weird feeling that this one's going to be the biggest struggle, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes the things that I think, oh, I love it, you know, and go really well together, I then actually really struggle to kind of pull them together and make them work. Don't know whether I'm alone with that, but yeah, let me know below. Is that something that you guys feel, or is that just me? Right, I'm just trying this to see whether, do we want to have like one of the street names or anything on here? So I thought I'd just try it with that tiny one. Let's take this. I mean, this is weird, isn't it? Because this says Market Square, and clearly that's the Eiffel Tower, so it's a little bit strange, but hey, that's what we're doing, isn't it, with junk journals? We're kind of like putting all sorts together. Like, I'm not saying fantasy, because I'm not saying anyone's fantasizing about putting Market Square next to the Eiffel Tower, but you know, you can go with the make-believe. You don't have to be, you know, going with what's, oops, sorry, I've got hot glue threads stuck on me now. You don't have to go with what's obvious, do you? So like that. Now, oops, what applique should we have on this one? Thinking maybe this. That's really pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I love that. So let's just, where's the stapler gone? There we go, staple this on. Okay, let's pop this down. Okay, so yeah, pop this one on here. Okay. Whoops. There we go, and whoops. Put this here. Right, now I'm thinking, I wonder if we could have one of those pearly florals, pearly flowers. Sorry, making a lot of noise here, but yeah, I've got some pearly trim. Let's just take a couple of these. Don't know whether we could have this in the applique centre. Whoops. Oh my goodness, how pretty does that look? I love how that looks. So yeah, let's just glue this on. So I mean, you can see we're just averaging, like, you know, about 3 pieces really that we're putting on these. We are not putting many pieces on at all. You know, I mean, this is 3 pieces at the moment, including the applique being stapled onto here. So I mean, technically it's more like 2 pieces, because this is like a 1 piece. You know, so you don't really need to kind of go too over the top. I think they look absolutely gorgeous, just exactly as they are, don't they? Oh my goodness, yeah, that looks lovely, doesn't it? So I'm just going to glue this down. Oh, I'm just going to hot glue this. So yeah, just pop this one on here like that. Okay, and then just a little bit here like that. Okay. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? And then here, whoops. Sorry, I've got hot glue threads literally stuck everywhere. So yeah, they're stuck on me, they're stuck on the bits, they're stuck on that wipe that now is just everywhere I go. That wipe gets picked up. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Right, let's just have a look. What about that one up there? Does look lovely, doesn't it? I've got that the right way up or the wrong way up? It's very hard to see. I think that's the right way up, actually. I'm just going to glue it the wrong way up. It's a bit like the lace, you know, I can't then tell what's the right way and the wrong way. And then I've got some flat back pearls. So again, take one of those. Oh my gosh. Take one of those, pop that into the middle. Okay. like that. And then now, have I got any suitable butterflies? Probably not, which is annoying. Oh, what about that one? I mean, it's not ideal. I don't think I've got any of my pale butterflies laying around. I've only got them on paper, which, yeah, I'd prefer them on sort of stronger, like card really. So let's just see how this one looks. This probably isn't going to look great if I'm truthful, but give it a try. Okay. And like I say, I mean, these are obviously tags that we are making here, but these same concepts, you know, using the stickers, using, you know, frame stickers in particular that we're doing here, but I mean, obviously you could use any stickers. And then, you know, stapling kind of the appliques onto them. You could obviously use on pockets. You could use them on paper clips. You know, altered paper clips. You could do, I don't know, ephemera pieces, you know, pull out ephemera pieces. So, you know, you don't have to just use them on tags. That's obviously, we are doing tags here, but, you know, if you've got other pieces, then you could obviously use them on other pieces. I don't know. I don't know whether I like that there. Again, wish I was live, wish I could hear you guys because I could then tell what you're thinking. I mean, I love how it looks just plain. Oh, I don't know. I wish I had a pale butterfly that I would be using instead, but yeah, I just don't have any paler ones. So, oh, do you know, let's just put the butterfly down. No point sitting here worrying and wondering, is there? Might as well just use it. So, yeah. There we go. Okay. That looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Right, let's do this one because this is obviously quite different looking because it's lilac. Okay. Now also this is the one where the sticker overhung the frame, so I must be aware of that and not sort of press it anywhere before I'm ready. So okay, now I'm wondering whether we could get away with we could even do something like that, or and that's quite cute. Let's just see. Just have a look. Oops. Oh, I mean, that's very cute, isn't it? I mean, again, wouldn't have necessarily thought of that, but yeah, let's ink up. Had to be careful. My sticker was nearly stuck onto the paper of the tag. So that would have been a test, wouldn't it? To see, you know, when I said, oh, I wonder how strong the stickers are. Well, we were about to find out, weren't we? So, yeah. Okay. Right, there we go. And, whoops. So, if we're going to have this at the bottom, I just need to staple it on here. Oops. Okay. And then we're going to be gluing this down. And then what I'll probably do is actually glue this applique as well. Just because obviously it's, you know, it's sort of dangly, isn't it? So I don't want it, I'm not saying it's going to be flapping around, but, you know, I don't want it flapping around. So, yeah, I might just do that. Now, for this one, I'm thinking, do we want to have any flowers? I wonder if we could just, I wonder if we could take any of these. So I'm not going to make a very good job of cutting these out, obviously, but again, I'm just thinking, you know, they're here. Why wouldn't we try and use them? So, oh, I'm so sorry now. My phone's ringing. Hold on. I'm so sorry about that. Right. Okay. So let's just carry on. We were cutting out these flowers, weren't we? And yeah, not making a very good job of it. But anyway, do our best. There we go. And as I always say with flowers, you know, don't kind of fret too much, because if they look a nightmare, you know, to cut out, I mean, the good thing is nobody really knows what they actually look like in the first place. So, you know, I feel like actually flowers you can get away with, you know, not making the best job of, because actually, you know, flowers are irregular shapes, aren't they? So they're not necessarily perfect. They're not necessarily symmetrical, you know, and all of that stuff. They might look a bit squashed up or, you know, anything like that. So yeah, you don't have to kind of like worry too much. Oh, I've got a bit of sticker stuck on here, so let me just see if I can peel that off. Oh, I don't know if I can, maybe not. So yeah, I mean, I just thought that might be quite cute to have like flowers coming out from the sides like that. And then this here. So yeah, that looks very pretty, doesn't it? Now, I did spot just now, I'm sure, a purple butterfly. Oh, I mean, it's quite dark. It's probably a bit too dark, but anyway, let's just go for it. So yeah. Okay. Oh, it's getting towards lunchtime now, so I'm getting very hungry. So yeah, I'm probably now going to start talking rubbish because honestly, it's so shocking how much just being hungry really does affect you. You know, your ability to to speak, to communicate, to do anything. So yes, I will probably be waffling in a minute about rubbish. Oh. Well, even more than I have been already. So, right, let's just dab that off. There we go. And then this side, let's put this one down. Oops. There. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look so pretty? I mean, again, who would have thought those colours would really be looking awesome together? But they really do look gorgeous, don't they? So up here, I've got obviously a little bit of sticker. So what I'm going to do, I think, is just put, actually, yeah, put a bit of this glue. I was going to do some hot glue, but I don't know how it will react with that sort of acetate-y surface. So I'll just put it with the, you know, the 3-in-1 instead. So there you go. And yeah, let's pop that down there like that. Okay. Right. Let's just quickly dab here. Okay. Right, and then we're just going to put this applique layering up the flowers like we talked about. So, or layering up, sorry, the appliques, not the flowers. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look so pretty? Oh my goodness, it's very delicate, isn't it? And then the purple butterfly that, you know, not quite the right colour, but it's okay. We're going to just put here at the side, I think, so like that. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous does that look? Very, very, very pretty, isn't it? Now, oops. Just see whether we could have another applique or anything else like the tab, but I'm not sure, to be honest, because it looks, you know, everything's in the centre of this tag, which is then probably a bit weird, isn't it? Just wondered whether we could actually bend it round and have it like that. That's probably really, really weird, that is. So, as we had it like that, is that strange? Probably quite strange, isn't it? I don't know. I wish I had another, you know, purple butterfly or something, because I could have then had it in the middle of here. Let's just try these couple of purple flowers. I mean, that is, you know, a little bit everything in a line, isn't it? So yeah, it's probably not really ideal, but see, now when I take it away, I think, oh well, that actually just looks really boring. So perhaps we will put this on here. So yeah, just going to glue this on with the 3-in-1 like that. Okay, so we've used the applique there as a tab for the tag. Okay, oops, like that. And then let's just have a couple of these purple flowers. Now, do we want them here, like to the side? Because I'm very just, you know, thinking everything's in the centre, which is a bit too strange, isn't it? So yeah, let's have these on the side like that. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? What a lovely tag. That's so gorgeous. And like I said, I mean, who would have thought that any of those colours would have remotely gone together? But they really do, don't they? So yeah, I mean, that's probably all that we have got time for doing, if I'm truthful. But and also I've got to go to my daughter's, you know, performance. So yeah, I need to kind of obviously go to that. But let's just quickly staple on at least our appliques so that we're ready to assemble the remaining 2. So, oh, we didn't do this to see if it really inked up or not. So, oh, it is inking up, look. I wasn't sure whether that would actually ink up, but yeah, it is inking up. So, there we go. And oh, I do have a butterfly actually. I could have the butterfly at the bottom of her or at the top. Don't want to cover her face unless I take these thingy-mabobs off. So yeah, I mean, shouldn't really just cut off the antennas, but you know, if they're going to be in the way, then they're going to have to come off, aren't they? Yes, because then I can put it at the bottom. Whereas, like, you know, with them, oops. Oh my goodness. With them on there, they were just, oh my gosh. Just like literally chucked it on the floor. They were just in the way. So I'm just going to, again, staple this on. Like that. And then this one, we will just staple this here. Like that. Okay, now I wonder whether we could have any of these little pink flowers. They just look like they might go on this one really beautifully, don't they? So yeah, I mean, something like this. I mean, obviously, you know, I'll quickly do this in slow time in a moment, off camera, but yeah, something like that perhaps. But I will have to do those in slow time. So these are the ones that we have done. Do share below which one's your favourite. I'm not sure what one my favourite is. Maybe one of these 2, I'm not sure. Let me know below. And yeah, I will obviously be back with like a count up of all the ones that we have done. All the tags and things. And yeah, details of the giveaway. And yep, I really hope that you have had a fantastic time during the series. Really hope that you've all enjoyed yourselves, and yeah, thank you so much. Do share your links below with your hashtag tagtastic, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and really appreciate a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks then.